Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. This is TimBnice. So I've made a farm out of a spider spawner that I found because I need the string. The reason I need the string is because I need to add more candles. See, we got new subscribers, and if you are one of those subscribers, you are going to get your very own candle somewhere in my world. And I'll be doing that at the end of the episode. So let's head back up and we'll talk about what we're going to do today. So today's episode is going to be all about 1.17 farms and mechanics, and it's going to be a whole lot of fun. Oh, and I don't know if you noticed it, but our copper is starting to change color, and this is the color that I'm looking for right here. I want the whole thing. Oh no. I want the whole thing that color, and I think that's going to look really, really good. So just over here, I have a whole bunch of cauldrons set up, and the whole reason why is I'm collecting powdered snow, and we're going to use that today for our farm. So I can't wait to get started on that. That's going to be a lot of fun. And down here, I got something to show you guys. I have been working on the storage room that I believe I told you about last episode. But yeah, check it out. This is going to be huge. So we've got one setup right here. Obviously, this is going to go all the way around. And so yeah, each one of these is going to be for a single item. And it's going to hold a lot of stuff, and I think I'll probably even put a super smelter right here in the middle. I think that would be really cool. And then just above all of these hoppers, I'm going to have a water stream going all the way around, and it's going to transport all of the items to their, respective chests. So I realize some of you guys are new here, and you probably don't know what we're doing. And what we're doing is inside this mountain right here above me, we're building a whole bunch of farms. We've already built a pumpkin farm, a creeper farm, a charged creeper farm, and we're going to be doing a whole lot more. And so what we're doing is, all these farms are going to hook up into a single, water stream, and then it's going to go into here, and it's going to get all sorted out in our huge storage room. And while we're right here, we might as well go ahead and check on the glow squid farm. See, last episode, I realized that my design wasn't going to work, so I made a new farm. I even put it out there on YouTube. I made a tutorial about it, and it is working. It's working pretty decently, actually, and I haven't even gone down and, lit up all the caves yet. So if you want to go ahead and check out that tutorial, I'll put a link in the description, and it should be on top of your screen as well. So enough talking, let's get down to business, and let's build us a farm. So today we are going to be making a stray farm. Yeah, that's right. So I've got a skeleton spawner way off over there, and we're gonna go turn it into a stray farm. Ow. So in 1.17 they added this cool stuff, and it is called powdered snow. And if a player falls into it or mobs fall into it, they start to take some freeze damage. And if skeletons fall into it and they stay there, they get turned into a stray. And so that's what we're going to do today. Now, I do not need arrows, and I don't need any bones, but I just think it would be really cool to test out this mechanic and see if we can make a farm out of it. And welcome to my skeleton spawner farm. Now, this thing is too high because the skeletons, when they fall down, they die. And I've set it up that way just for, AFK purposes, so I wouldn't have to, swing a sword and get stuff. So what happens right now is the skeletons just fall down onto here, they die, and then I can collect their loot. So what we want to do is we want to lower this a little bit so that way when they fall they don't die. And then we're just going to put the powdered snow right there like that. We'll probably lower this a little bit so we can see what's going on. But then the skeletons will fall down into here. They'll start taking freeze damage, and then they'll turn into a stray. And I don't know. This stuff may actually, this powdered snow may actually prevent fall damage a little bit, so I'm going to just try this and see. If we go like that and then we go like that, let's put a block here so they can't escape. Let's do that for now and just see if they die when they hit the ground. Okay, yeah, so they do take fall damage even though they hit the powdered snow. Alright, so we're definitely going to have to do some modification to this farm. So I can't do a time lapse of it because the replay mod isn't available for 1.17. So I think I'm just gonna go like this. And we're done. See, that was pretty easy, wasn't it? Okay, so what we're gonna do is instead of doing any type of fall damage whatsoever, we're just going to have them come up right about here and then come over and land right on top of here where we AFK. Okay, so everything should be ready to go now. We got our powdered snow down here, and it's all hooked up to this chest. And we got a water stream going up top. And once we break a block, everything should be ready to go. So I think I got to break that one right there. Uh-oh, I forgot to close it in. No, no. Uh-oh. Hey, what's happening here? That's not cool. Get back. Okay, so we just got to add some blocks right here and there. Okay, now it should be working. And yeah, they went down in there. Okay, we got to close that in. Okay, there. Now it's working. Now, I don't know why this guy is... There we go. Okay, so we should be getting strays. They're going to start freezing. Oh. So you can see they're shaking. That's because they're cold. Oh, there we go. We got a stray. Alright, so once we get a whole bunch of these strays, all we're going to have to do is take care of them with a sword because the strays don't freeze. So we're just going to AFK here for a minute and we will try to get a bunch of strays and then see what kind of loot we get. Alright, let's open this thing up and let's try not to get shot in the face and at the same time see what we can get. So, die you strays. Alright. So we got some arrows coming in. Hopefully we get some arrows of slowness because strays do drop those. Oh, there we go. Okay, yeah, nice. So, I mean, that's the good thing about having a, skeleton spawner. I got hit in the face. Okay, so yeah, skeleton spawners. I mean, it makes so much more sense to go ahead and throw some snow in it. I mean, that way you don't only just get regular arrows and bones, but you get arrows of slowness too, which is pretty cool. So I think I'm going to go ahead and make this farm a little bit more pretty on the inside and a whole lot less, more cramped. Because it's really crampy in here. I'm getting cramps in weird places. And I might even modify where these guys land. That way, whenever I open this, I don't get shot in the face every single time. Oh yes, this is much better, much more roomy, and it looks a lot nicer. As you can see, I used the tinted glass here on the floor so we can see the spawner. I think that adds just a little bit to it, just makes it look kind of cool. And then, of course, we got it connected to the nether so we can get here a lot easier next time. So yeah, this is going to be really nice just being able to come in here and get, bones and arrows. And then these arrows of slowness. This is such a cool mechanic of the game with the powdered snow. And there's a couple other things that I want to show you with the powdered snow that you may not know yet. So the first thing about powdered snow is you can collect it in cauldrons. Now, obviously you can only collect it when it's snowing, and as of right now, this is the only way that you're able to get powdered snow in the game. But in the Caves and Cliffs update number 2, you'll be able to find it in snow biomes, just like the one I'm in right now. But you know what, let's head over into a creative world, that way I can show you some more things about powdered snow. That way you'll be ready whenever part 2 drops. Okay, so like I said, whenever you go into powdered snow or fall down into it, you can see that I'm taking, freeze damage, and I'm going to start shaking here in just a second. So you want to take this one item with you whenever you go into a snow biome, that way you don't freeze to death. And that is leather boots. As you can see, I'm walking on top of the powdered snow, but as soon as I take it off, I fall in the snow and I start taking freeze damage. Now you can also take other leather armor with you if you want to, like this leather tunic here. It'll keep you from getting freeze damage, but it won't let you walk on top of the snow. But ladies and gentlemen, that's all the time I have for today. I really hope you enjoyed this episode and, learning how to turn skeletons into strays, and maybe you learned something about powdered snow along the way. So guys, remember, take care and be nice.